Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
There we go.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert. Get out of there. Breaking.
Hello, my name is Ariel, and welcome to Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. Today I will be playing through the campaign. No, I will not sign into network. So I will be playing an expert. I'm not sure about like what this is about. By accelerating, decelerating, and using the left stick simultaneously. Turn damage reduction for surface collisions on or off. I don't need that. Anyways, let's play the campaign. And we'll play a new game. On hard.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
What am I doing here? I'm gonna become a pilot.
So, I flew up. Straight up. through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast.
30 Gs.
It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Oh. And trigger. Okay. Well, scramble like eggs. Got it. I like how the F-16 has become the new F-4. Man, does time really fly? Get it?
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
15th of May, 2019. Fort Gray's Island.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is page 2. Verify and read back. Page 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form
Just
up
check
with
my
Mage
controls.
Squadron. Page 2, altitude restriction is lifted.
Get my camera out. Alrighty, we're in the cockpit.
Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Oh, this looks so cool.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. located.
Okay.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
That's different. It used to be square. I'm used to the...
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just
Excuse me.
waiting to be
I'm used to the big bar being swapping weapons, but
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round.
we'll check out the fighters first.
Another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
What's your six? Bandit.
Targeting gun range.
Attack missed.
Fox 2. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Yeah, I overshot. I'm sorry.
Locked. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
There's gotta be a new one. Okay, cool.
Mage 2. Target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember.
I'm calm,
he's
are you
still
calm?
gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
That is a good idea.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Oh, I thought I wasn't supposed to break off. Oh well.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. In gun range.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
I messed that up.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus.
Okay,
This is
let's pick up the
kind of
fighter.
shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Enemy missile detected.
Which direction are they facing? I just want to target the one on the right-hand side.
Bandit invaded attack. Trying again. Bandit acquired. Locked on. Heads up. Bandit behind you. Lock acquired. Missile invading. I'm taking fire. Still flight capable.
There's one more left, but I'm going to take out this bomber before it gets too far ahead.
Lock acquired.
I'm going to use the extra range on this.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that
If I can-
mission accomplished. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars and runways.
Come on. Stay away from my base.
Bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. hesitating for a split second could be
Come at me, bro.
to life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Okay, should probably switch.
How the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
This is bad.
You're low on special weaponry. Locked. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Enemies locked on.
Special weaponry depleted.
Fox 2!
Missile did not connect.
Come on. Where are you? Okay, I can close the distance. Nice.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Alrighty, that was fun.
Slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and
Yeah, we'll just go.
Mage 2.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Alrighty. I normally like watching that, but I'm gonna skip. Feature unlocked. Aircraft tree. Special upgrade parts. Let's go to next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country, According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
That sucks.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
You know, that probably hurt a hell of a lot. Oof. I mean, it's better than getting shot. Maybe.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
That's it? Okay, I can do that. Let's check out the aircraft tree. Great, let's start the mission. Do you want to pick up bombs, though? I'm gonna pick up bombs just for the hell of it. No, these are guided. Are they all guided? Because I tend to like the unguided. Here we are. Okay, yeah. I am just going to start the mission. Enough wasting your time.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Don't hit the hillside. Thank you.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
That's an AA gun.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Fox 2.
Is that a helicopter? Yeah, that
Target
is.
destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Stanley, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft! Damn interceptors. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target
Requesting
destroyed.
permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now!
I got him. He's mine.
Locked.
This is embarrassing.
Where's our support? We'll get some fighters soon. The whole base is gone.
H2, missile launch. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco.
It's fine to
here they
double.
come. Take them down. Okay, recruits.
I'm gonna have to come back
Pay
around
attention
for
to
that.
who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Whoa, those are a lot of missiles.
Column 2, you can't go after every target.
Yeah, I can. Oh, you're not talking to me.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
H2, vehicle destroyed. 2 targets remaining.
Just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. It's too far from Allied territory. It's chow time.
I'll just... There we go. Okay, let's go take out the jerk who fired at me.
Locked. Target is in range of guns.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Fox 2.
Surprise!
We aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Enemy missile detected.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Is there really only one left?
I've got him in my sights.
I thought there would be more of that.
Enemy on your tail. What's it?
Oh well.
The enemy aircraft away from the base.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
There's an AA gun.
Target destroyed.
Let's try to get a lock on the AA gun. There we go.
H2, vehicle destroyed.
Okay.
He's mine. He's not
That's
getting
cool.
away.
Now let's go for the
All
MiG-21.
aircraft. Residential area is below you.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. I'm lost control. Enemy on your tail. Watch it.
Locked.
It didn't connect.
I'm spiked.
You know, the timing of some of your lines makes me think that you're shooting at me.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Right. So you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Fox 2. Fox 2. I don't think withdraw. What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Target has been destroyed.
Should be able to take him out with a missile. There we go. Alright.
All right, clean up that that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Mage 2, walking. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
I am almost out of missiles.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Mage 2, box 2. Target hit.
Let's see if we can come back around and gun them down.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those reform merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
3 targets remaining.
Come on. Come on, gun.
Launch preparations.
Yeah, I gotta work on my gun work, so.
Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, hey, drones. How about that?
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
The enemy has
they
a
gotta
lock on
be
you, Mage 2.
drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right?
Get that one
Use
down.
them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Mage 2.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter.
guys aren't anything.
Kill enemy fighters and get out.
I forgot what button's my flare. Is it this? Nope, not that. Definitely not that.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give
Go
us
around.
a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go. Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Let's wait until we get out of the cloud cover.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull
There we
the
go.
trigger. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Golem 2, just 2 more.
I know what I'm doing.
Targeting gun range.
Don't tell me I can't decelerate.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
That's a miss. Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Golem Squadron, surround them.
I gotta lose energy. Here, so stay behind him. There we go.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Bring it. I missed.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but they're still military.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
Oh, how coincidental.
If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
So we got 8 air targets. That's fine by me. I'm gonna drop by the aircraft tree. You know, they used to call this a shop. I don't like the visibility in the F-14D. I know that for sure. But I think I'm gonna go with the F2 over the F-35, or the F-14. Gotta do it. I should've went with the MiG. Damn it. Okay. So I keep overshooting aircrafts, but I think having brakes would help. Hypervelocity air-to-air missile. I'm gonna pick these up, because I know that I could always use an edge when it comes to air-to-air. I save a lot of time that way, because I can take out ground targets just fine.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
May 30th, 2019. Schoppenberg. Cloud cover scattered.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger.
Oh, I like how in the briefing you see the locations in which they perform mid-air refueling. So I think they do this about 5 or 6 times. 4 or 5 times. 4 to 6 times. That's what I mean to say.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
I think I'm gonna
Gollum and the
accelerate.
other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Okay, I missed.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Okay. Alright, I can dodge it.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Oh. I have to press both of those at the same time? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to... Oh, my thumbs are free. Never mind.
They won't show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds.
I feel like guns are really weak in this.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice my gun work for a little bit. Or not.
He escaped into the clouds. We got this. We're covered. We need reinforcements now.
Locked, it's chow time.
Enemy on my tail. I can't take him. Why don't we pull out?
Locked.
Whoops, I overshot.
Let's do the humane thing and put it down. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
There we go.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
And breathe in all that exhaust.
Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking.
Shrapnel, I mean to say.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Now let's key him.
Box 2.
Come on. Telling me I have to get closer than this? There we go.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
I'm too high up in the clouds.
Caution, a large aircraft is approaching.
Come on, come on, come on. Into the clouds.
bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Taking a read on these pings. They're dodging everything I throw at
Just
them.
waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
They'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many
Oh,
of
yeah, they're right behind me.
These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
that thing? God help us. Big talking up here keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
These bandits are fast as hell.
See if we can take out a few of these drones. Turn up this mess.
How many do you think are left? Golem 1, break! Break!
There's a missile coming from. Is it coming from?
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, you got a UAV headed right for you.
Golem 2, roger that.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Okay, I should probably head after Arsenal Bird.
Shit.
Lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
There we go.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Oh, that's what that is.
I'm breaking off.
That's a force field.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle
Okay, cool.
1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Locked.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
We're almost out of special weaponry. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. H2, UAV down.
Yowza. That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Column 3, Fox 2.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like he's...
Damn.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run!
Target destruction confirmed.
I'm still stocked up. Bring them on. Golem and Maze Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France!
Trying to.
Let Golem and Maze Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. Mage 2, locked.
Going for the loner.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Come on.
Still have their hot shot? We just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Maze, we owe you a debt. Great work, Pagan. Enemy is down.
Targeting gun range.
Maze Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Ah, how you like that?
Life or death for 'em. Hurry up. I know. All we can
I know what I'm
do is
doing.
fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Detonate. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Locked.
Come on. There we go.
Target is destroyed.
How can I retreat with a UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Mage
Come on.
2, box 2.
Come on.
Is taking on multiple
Come on.
UAVs. He's got the restraint. We owe him one.
Lockdown bandit. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Come here.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brony?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Mage 2, locked.
Come on.
Behind one.
Try and cancel out of this furball.
It didn't connect. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
There we go.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Stall warning.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Page 2, you are cleared for landing. Page 2, lower speed. 3,000 to runway. Page 2, bank left.
I could.
1,500 to runway.
That's the runway. Cool.
past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
This is how much time I wasted trying to gun down an F4. Yeah. Not my proudest bit ever. Anyways, gonna stop the recording for now. This has been Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. My name is Ariel. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.